This tax is now a step closer to becoming a reality. The GST Council today clearing the state and union territories' GST bills. Now, these were the two remaining bills that were necessary to facilitate the rollout of the GST. But let me just put this in perspective. This is the clearance of the GST Council. What now has to happen is cabinet approval. It has to go through Parliament, and it also has to be cleared. The state law has to be cleared by various state governments. Now, other crucial details have also emerged. For instance, the cess on luxury cars will be capped at 15%. For tobacco, the rate structure will be GST plus cess, so the excise component will be subsumed. Government officials have clarified that no additional cess will be levied on tobacco products, which essentially means that the current tax incidence will remain more or less the same even post the GST being rolled out. The actual rates, of course, will be decided at the time of fitment of the goods and services, which, of course, is going to happen post the 31st meeting of the GST Council. The next GST Council meeting, which will take place on March 31st, will take into consideration rules. Now, the 5 draft laws will be sent to Cabinet for approval and subsequently to Parliament for a nod. Here's Finance Minister Jaitley and other state finance ministers on what has been a landmark day in the passage of the GST draft legislations.
The capping of the cess has been done, and we followed a principle, and you must keep in mind that these are not the actual cess charges, these are only the caps. Take, for example, luxury cars. If 28% is the tax and the current tax is 40%, तो टैक्स सेस तो 12% लगेगा, लेकिन for the purposes of empowerment we've kept a cap of 15 on the cess, even though we may end up only imposing 12%.
एक इम्पोर्टेंट डिसीजन जो काउंसिल ने लिया वो SEZ को लेके था, क्योंकि SEZ थोड़ा सा उनका एप्रीहेंशन था कि अगर हमको GST एज नॉर्मल इंडियन लैंड देना पड़ेगा तो उसकी वजह से हमें फिर इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा, और एनी अदर पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्री से हम अगर कोई गुड्स या सर्विसेज सप्लाई लेंगे तो क्यों लेंगे। तो इसको लेके काफ़ी अच्छा डिसीजन हुआ कि SEZs को भी उनको एक्सपोर्ट्स और इन सब में GST में स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्पेशल स्टेटस मिलता रहेगा।
इसका रेट अभी रखा है और उसके पर ज़्यादा जानकारी मैं मानता हूँ कि माननीय जेटली साहब दे वो ठीक रहेगा।
SEZ के लिए एग्जाम्पशन रहेगा सर?
SEZ का एग्जाम्पशन दिया गया है और उसको जो डोमेस्टिक एरिया से जो सप्लाई मिलेगा उसको भी इंपोर्ट माल की तरफ भी उसको गिना जाएगा।
जब से GST इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होगी तभी से आपको सेस लगाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सेस से राज्यों को राजस्व में टैक्सेस में कुछ कमी हो सेस से जाएगा।
वो सेस 15% की सीमा तक होनी चाहिए, फिर 15% से नीचे लगाना चाहिए शुरू में।
देखिए, ये सेस के बारे में विचार हुई है, उसके जो डिटेल्स है वो 30 तारीख 31 तारीख की मीटिंग में कंप्लीट होके ड्राफ्ट होके आएगा।
Kerala Assembly anyway is scheduled to meet in April, third week or last week, because we want to pass a full budget before May, if possible, or at least the first week of May. Therefore, I don't think there will be need for a special session. We'll pass it in end of April. That's good enough. The law comes into effect only from July 1st.